activated emergency response system to combat any outbreak of monkeypox virus in the country. Agriculture Minister Dr. Alexander Nutter, at the head of the ministry's delegation, is touring the southeastern region of the country. Liberia Revenue Authority boasts of collecting millions of United States dollars in taxes for the 2024 budget. A police commander in Tanzania's capital, Dodoma, has been removed from her post following controversial comments in which she linked an alleged gang rape victim to sex work. These stories and much more, including sports, the weather report. But first, Grace Saru in the news bulletin.
The National Public Health Institute of Liberia, NPHIL, says it has activated its emergency response system to combat any outbreak of monkeypox virus in the country. Recently, World Health Organization declared the outbreak of monkeypox in Africa and other parts of the world as a global health emergency of international concern. NPHIL Director General Dr. Chris Yan said the institute's response system has been activated not only at the national level but also at the county and community levels.
Since the announcement was made by the WHO, NPHIL has been working along with the Ministry of Health in order to activate our response system. Our emergency response system, pandemic response system is being activated not only at the national level but also at the counties and community levels.
Dr. Chris Yan noted since the WHO pronouncement, NPHIL has been working along with the Health Ministry to make the response team effective and efficient. He said NPHIL is also strengthening its surveillance at major entry points, including the Roberts International Airport and other ports across the country. Meanwhile, Dr. Yan has vowed to work along with the Health Ministry and relevant stakeholders to strengthen the country's health system. He said building a collaborative front with health actors is key to delivering a resilient and robust public health system to lead global security in attacking outbreaks. He also hailed development partners for their continued support to enhancing healthcare delivery and improving the health sector. Dr. Yan assured the Institute will endeavor to build an atmosphere of mutual respect, collaboration, and innovation. The NPHIL boss was speaking Monday in Congotown as an official induction ceremony. Agriculture Minister Dr. Alexandra Nutter has expressed serious disappointment over the management of government's rice processing facility in Grangida County. The facility was constructed by the European Union through government in 2006 and is being managed by a private entity to process rice and provide support to local farmers in the area. Speaking Monday in Zwedru during the ministry's nationwide assessment tour, Minister Nutter alleged that the management of the facility has reneged to live up to its obligation. The agriculture minister described the alleged refusal of the facility's management to encourage and provide support to farmers in the county as frustrating. Meanwhile, Minister Nutter has also called for immediate revision of documents existing between government and management of the facility. The Liberia Revenue Authority has boasted of collecting 412 million United States dollars in taxes for the 2024 national budget. LRA Commissioner General Double Jala told the Super Morning Show Monday the money exceeds the targeted amount of 393 million. Mr. Jala disclosed the LRA is in a better position to collect the balance 284 million between now to December 31, 2024. The LRA Commissioner General also attributed the overperformance of the revenue body to ongoing efforts to close all revenue leakages and automate various platforms. Commissioner General Jala thanked LRA staff for their commitment and called for compliance in tax payment. Local health authorities in Tori District, Lower Montserrado County, have confirmed the outbreak of chickenpox in the Morris's Farm community. Our rural Montserrado County correspondent said at least 25 children in Morris's Farm have come down with the disease. Our correspondent quotes parents of the affected children as saying they are currently using traditional herb mix with cane juice for the treatment of their children against the chickenpox disease due to the lack of medical intervention. Meanwhile, the surveillance team has since been dispatched to the community to do an in-depth investigation on outbreak. The executive director of the National Commission on Disabilities NCD, Samuel Dean, has spoken of progress made at the commission under his stewardship. Mr. Dean said the commission has provided empowerment grants to more than 100 persons with disabilities and has intensified efforts towards staff development. He noted amid limited resources, the commission has also advocated and provided subsidies to over 50 organizations with persons living with disabilities and wants increment in the budget for the commission.
Since we took over on April 2nd, 2024, we have been able to achieve the following in a relatively short period. We advocated for and distributed subsidies to over 50 organizations of persons with disabilities. With the limited resources we have provided empowerment grants for hundreds of persons with disabilities for capacity building.
He craved for more support to actively decentralize the workings of the Commission. The executive director of the National Commission on Disabilities spoke Monday at a news conference in Monrovia. World Health Organization country representative to Liberia, Dr. Peter Clement, has expressed confidence in the country's health system to combat any outbreak of monkeypox. Monkeypox, also known as mpox, is an infectious viral disease that can occur in humans and other animals. Symptoms include a rash that forms blisters and fever, among others. On August 14, the World Health Organization declared its recent outbreak in Africa and other parts of the world as a global health emergency of international concern. But speaking in an Elbc interview on the Super Morning Show Monday, Dr. Clemens said experiences from Ebola and COVID-19 have prepared the country to contain any future outbreaks of infectious disease.
Liberia has the capacity to know what threat are we dealing with. But from all indications, these 5 cases resolved very well, and there were no mortalities from Liberia. I could say Liberia has the capacity to address any outbreak as quickly as possible.
The WHO country representative said while mpox is much more violent than chickenpox, the World Health Organization is closely working with Liberian health authorities to monitor the situation. Criminal Court B is expected to entertain legal arguments between state prosecutors and lawyers representing ex-government officials this Tuesday. The hearing is contingent on the bill of information filed by state prosecutors in the corruption case against former government officials. A bill of information is a legal instrument containing formal accusations issued by a prosecutor and presented to the defendants. The prosecuting lawyers alleged that defense lawyers reportedly refused to serve them with the bond of the former officials. On August 2, Criminal Court B Judge Kennedy Peabody approved 3 ex-officials' bond to secure their temporary release from detention as provided by law. The Justice Ministry has concluded a survey of 5 acres of land for the construction of a judicial complex in Fishtown, Riverview County. According to our correspondent, the land was donated by the local authority of the county for the project. The project, when completed, will address the long-standing issues of access to justice. Meanwhile, residents of the county thanked the government for the initiative. Public Works Ministry, in collaboration with SSF Incorporated, is currently rehabilitating damaged culverts along the Barclayville-Plebo Road in Grand Crew County. According to our correspondent, the ongoing exercise is in conformity with President Boakai's plans to make major roads across the country pliable. Our correspondent quotes resident engineer Bill Sacco as saying the recent downpour is posing serious challenge in rehabilitating the culverts. Mr. Sacco, however, said the ongoing project between Barclayville and Plebo is expected to be completed in the course of 2 years. He is also urging residents in the county to exercise restraint as the contractors are working effectively to complete the projects. The Kokatono Peace Festival is ongoing in Zozo District, Lofa County. The event began over the weekend and is expected to end on August 30 this year. Executive Director of Crusaders for Peace, Ambassador Julie Andy, is organizing this event. Madam Andy disclosed the festival is in commemoration of 21 years of uninterrupted peace in the country. Speaking on the Super Morning Show Monday, Madam Andy said this year's Peace Festival has brought together several organizations and people living with disabilities. Residents of Yegbedu, Lofa County, are said to be living in fear due to a new round of earth vibration in the area. According to our correspondent, the residents said the incident was experienced over the weekend in the area. The residents said a team from the Ministry of Mines and Energy, EPA, and the National Disaster Management Agency visited the area and is yet to give the cause of the vibration. They noted the new round of earth vibration is posing risks to pregnant women and children. Meanwhile, the residents are also calling on government, partners, and relevant stakeholders for intervention. And the executive director of Dodala Multipurpose Agriculture Enterprise in Seklepi, Nimba County, Justin Nelson, is craving for more logistical support to farmers. The farming group is operating in Nimba, Bong, Maryland, Riverside, and Lofa counties, with a membership of more than 36,000 farmers. Mr. Nelson spoke over the weekend when Agriculture Minister Dr. Alexander Nota presented 150 rain boots and raincoats to the farming group. He, however, thanked Minister Nota for the gesture while describing it as timely.
Chris Tao and the news bulletin. She returns a little later with the weather report and foreign news. One of the big stories following Liberia Revenue Authority boasts of collecting millions of United States dollars in taxes for the 2024 budget. Following the announcement about the outbreak of monkeypox virus in some African countries and other parts of the world, the National Public Health Institute of Liberia has begun tightening its screws to combat any outbreak in the country. As it stands, the institute has activated its emergency response system to track any potential threat and respond effectively. NPHL Director General Dr. Duba Chris Yao made a disclosure Monday in Congo Town.
Since the announcement was made by the WHO, NPHL has been working